Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope's live stream, Brooke's blame game, and Steffy's outrage. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester Finnegan will react negatively to Logan's announcement, and Brooke Logan Spencer will place a lot of blame. There will be a lot going on the CBS soap opera, so hopefully Logan Spencer will also respond to some press inquiries. Everyone at Forrester Creations just watched the live stream to learn that Hope had betrayed Logan. As far as the Forresters knew, Hope was expected to return from her leave of absence and relaunch Hope for the Future. Steffy will be furious at Hope's move-on episode because of this. The same is true for Brooke, but she will place some of the guilt on Bill Spencer because he is providing the financing and on Katie Logan Spencer for recruiting Hope. Everyone at Forrester Creations, including Eric Forrester, Zend Forrester, Dominguez Ridge Forrester, Elector Forrester, and others, will still be in shock at the Logan upheaval. Hope and Katie will celebrate Hope's great fashion exhibition in the interim. Given that Hope will have to awkwardly acknowledge that Brooke was unaware of her fashion house move, it appears that some media inquiries are in the horizon. Naturally, Brooke is now fully aware that Hope collaborated with Deke Sharp to develop this new line for Logan and reached a new agreement with Katie. Hope will undoubtedly dread the inevitable moment when she must confront Brooke's wrath in person. Hope will be aware of the consequences of her actions, even though a part of her is happy to be receiving so much attention. It will be difficult to move past Hope's treachery, but what's done is done. Steffy denounces traitor Hope and permanently cancels HFTF. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester and Steffy Forrester Finnegan will deal with a fresh issue at Forrester Creations. Steffy continues to insist that Hope Logan Spencer's line is up next, despite the fact that everyone is currently focused on couture. Naturally, the intention is to create a great deal of excitement with Eric Forrester's, John McCook, dramatic Forrester comeback and then maintain that momentum by revealing Hope for the Future's impending relaunch. Naturally, when Hope's new collection opens at Logan, the Forresters will have to deal with a few significant problems. That will draw attention away from Eric and his couture creations, but it also implies that the Hope for the Future relaunch will probably be abandoned. Steffy might attempt to redesign it without Hope, but it would be difficult because Hope is the line's face. Although Hope for the Future has already faced many obstacles, Steffy might decide to put an end to it permanently if this proves to be too much. Steffy will be furious when she learns that Hope betrayed Forrester Creations for a new Logan deal. According to BMB spoilers, Steffy will unavoidably get angry. Hope's weigh and start a furious altercation between them. Steffy might then caution that Hope has no other options. Steffy might permanently cancel Hope for the Future and insist that Hope be left on her own in the event that Katie's fledgling fashion firm fails. Steffy and Ridge will be frantically trying to decide what to do at Forrester Creations in the interim. Preparing for the Hope for the Future relaunch was the original idea, but now they'll be behind schedule and lack a clear direction. Given that Hope for the Future was still relevant to the younger generation, this will be a challenging blow for Forrester Creations. Given that Hope is drawing the same group to her new Logan line, the Forresters might lose a lot of business in that area. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy and Ridge will need to come up with some ideas as they attempt to determine Forrester Creations' future course. Keep checking back for any significant updates. Brooke, Steffy, and the Forresters are astounded by Hope's astonishing revelation. As the company's eagerly awaited fashion exhibition finally gets underway, Logan is the center of attention in The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. According to spoilers, Hope Logan Spencer puts her worries aside as Deke Sharp's fresh designs make their runway premiere after weeks of worry and second-guessing. Logan is positioned as the newest, trendiest name in fashion because to their successful presentation, which creates instant excitement. Hope ultimately takes the stage at the end of the event to formally launch her new fashion line, Hope by Logan, which will stun everyone. In addition to confirming that Hope has fully embraced a daring new approach with Logan, the revelation will raise concerns about Hope for the Future's future at Forrester. The fashion industry starts talking about the spectacular revelation. The Forresters are taken aback by Hope's revelation and the way he concealed her relationship with Logan. Hope's choice to go with Logan rather than Forrester Creations infuriates Steffy and Ridge, while Brooke Logan Forrester feels emotionally wounded and betrayed by her daughter's secret. According to spoilers, Forrester Creations is abruptly eclipsed by Hope and Logan's great launch. As the fashion world turns its focus to Hope's audacious new endeavor, Eric Forrester's eagerly awaited couture comeback runs the risk of being overshadowed, creating the conditions for a fierce competition between the two fashion companies. RJ confronts Will in an attempt to cause trouble. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, RJ Forrester will search for Will Spencer following the announcement of the Logan launch. As usual, RJ will confront Will and start calling him derogatory names. Naturally, RJ will begin preparing Logan for their upcoming debut. RJ just doesn't know when to give up and move on. RJ is aware that Will is unrelated to the Logan launch. Will wants to make more problems now that RJ was able to get him fired from Forrester Creations. Will has made an effort to minimize the problems, but RJ won't let that happen. Will already feels bad about the collection of jewelry. Hope Logan Spencer is also known to Will. Could Will reveal information regarding Logan's launch as a result of RJ's attack? Will a secret be revealed because of RJ? Will has had enough of RJ's incessant annoyance. Will is tired of RJ's constant attempts to put Electra Forrester in the way. A few weeks earlier, Will hit RJ in an attempt to deal with this. Will's only achievement was losing his position at Forrester Creations. Despite their refusal to acknowledge it, RJ and Will are relatives. RJ is not going to give up and abandon Will. Regardless of the situation, RJ will keep aggravating Will. Brooke discovers that her own daughter has deceived her. Backstage, the episode began. The makeup artists, stylists, and models scurried around. Before the fashion presentation, they had to get ready. Hope was reminded by Katie that today was her day. Back at Forrester Creations, Brooke was curious about her daughter's whereabouts. Hope did not respond to her. Brooke wanted to accompany her to Forrester Creations to see the Logan fashion show. Brooke texted Hope to inquire about her whereabouts. 4 million people had already tuned in when Liam set up the live feed. He encouraged his wife to take pride in her accomplishments thus far. Naturally, Deke invited Deacon to the fashion show. He learned that Deke contributed to the collection's design. He acknowledged that he had taken a vow of secrecy. No matter what, Deacon was proud of him. Deke cautioned that this fashion show would be full of surprises. Deacon was only glad to help his child. He had no idea that his 2 children were co-workers. Hope became the star of the show. Hope was informed by Wyatt that he wanted her to wear the Hope for the Future diamond. This was her moment, Liam said as he put it on her. Hope's location was unknown to Brooke. She assumed her daughter would accompany her back to Forrester Creations to attend the Logan fashion show. They observed the design's refinement and maturity. Deke appears to have spent years working in the industry. Katie revealed that Deke Sharp was the principal designer following the performance. However, she didn't want anyone to leave just yet. The visionary behind the brand was also revealed by Katie. Hope was presented by Katie and appeared on the runway wearing the diamond and the showstopper. The crowd went crazy at Logan, while jaws fell at the FC office. Brooke became aware that she had been duped by her own daughter at that very time. The whole time, she hid a significant secret from her. Will their partnership endure? Will struggles with keeping a new secret from Electra as Hope suffers from a severe case of cold feet. Katie and Hope set up the lineup for the following day's performance at Logan. Bill and Liam join them in proclaiming that they are a family rather than merely a team. Hope mumbles that she betrayed her mother. For the bazillionth time, Katie assures Hope that she has no cause for remorse, and Liam reiterates his statement that Brooke will be pleased with her achievements. Oh, I see. Liam reassures Hope that she will overcome this as Katie and Bill leave. The world will find out in just one more night. Bill and Katie converse with Will in the showroom. When Wyatt and Shauna, the dream team, enter, Wyatt observes that his younger brother appears depressed. Electra will be unhappy if Will crabs about their jewelry line. Wyatt takes out the hope for the future diamond and exclaims, "That's nothing." With the exception of Will, who is particularly depressed, they all gush. Elektra is going to be destroyed. Will contends that she will believe he is concealing secrets from her, while Bill believes he is being dramatic. Bill murmurs that he can't tell Elektra anything about this. During a romantic supper at Brooke's house, she and Ridge talk about Hope and her line, among other things. The blonde expresses gratitude to her husband for supporting her daughter, who is thrilled to return to Forrester Creations. Well, Liam and Hope enter the house and attempt to sneak upstairs past Brooke and Ridge, but they are discovered. When Brooke mentions that Katie hired Deke, she expresses her hope that this is the last of her sister's plans. A stammering Liam is informed by Ridge that he will watch the feed from the office tomorrow. Hope is asked whether she will accompany them by Brooke. "I'll let you know later," she moans. Brooke starts gushing about how thrilled she is that Hope is returning to Forrester. Hope admits that it was challenging when Steffy asked her to return. Brooke asks her, frowning. Pretending to be overheated, Hope hides. Brooke is certain that when she returns to the fashion industry, her grin will return. Actually, sooner rather than later. Looking out into the darkness at the beach home, Elektra will send another SMS to inquire about when he plans to get home. "It was a stressful day at work," Will says with a scowl when he enters. Elektra gives him a shoulder rub and makes fun of him for harboring important secrets. She discloses that she is aware that Deke, Hope's brother, is Logan's new designer. Katie and Bill discuss recruiting Hope and giving Brooke additional problems back at Logan. Katie has no regrets, even though her relationship with her sister may never be the same. She'll blow Brooke and the Forresters away, Bill promises. Hope tells Liam that she doesn't think she can accomplish this after being by herself at Brooke's house. Hope, gasping for air, yells that Brooke and Ridge are completely unaware of what she is going to do. She is no longer at their mercy, Liam assures her. Hope sobs over her mother's injuries. They disagree over whether or not she will be pleased. It's a betrayal, according to Hope. Liam claims that she defended herself. "It's difficult, that's all." Hope is positive that her mother will despise her. She won't, according to Liam. "The future is here, and it will be fantastic." "Tomorrow," exclaims Hope. "Tomorrow." Will takes a shower at the beach home and flashes to Bill, telling him not to tell Elektra about it. She shows up carrying a towel and informs him that despite their competition, she is supporting him. They share a kiss. At Logan, Katie tells Bill that she will emerge at the conclusion of the event, introduce Deke, and then shock the fashion world by unveiling Logan's Hope. Bill laughs heartily. Viewers of B&B received some disheartening news. According to Zend, he has been working on Hope for the Future's relaunch. At last, he felt like he was in his element. Zend feels at home, even though he loved working on the couture line. Zend was reassured by Steffy that his talent was never questioned. They had to shift their attention from couture to HFTF when the moment was appropriate. Although Thomas had previously returned his position in his family's business, Ridge admitted that he was a talented designer but that he is no longer employed at Forrester Creations. They therefore wished to choose Zend as Hope for the Future's primary designer. Zend expressed his eagerness to collaborate with Hope once more. Brooke, meanwhile, arrived at Logan and demanded to know who their new designer was. Deke was working in the design office when Hope stealthily emerged from behind the screen. Since Brooke couldn't tell it was her, she sent him into the office right away. Deke was instructed by Hope to identify himself as Logan's new designer. When Brooke learned, she described Deke as an interesting option and expressed confusion. Nevertheless, she thought Katie was exploiting Forrester Creations. Their couture collection was ready to launch. Katie seemed to be taking advantage of their moment, according to Brooke. Brooke wasn't upset at Deke. He is young and inexperienced, she pointed out. She wished him well in his new position. Brooke was reassured by Katie that Deke didn't require any luck. He had the support of an entire organization. Brooke told Katie before she departed that Hope will return soon and that FC was operating at full capacity. Brooke urged Katie to approach this scenario with realism. She was positive that Logan's moment would be stolen by Forrester.